I hate this, but because I don't believe I should inject anything. But I do not want to leave the impression, but since there was no follow-up question, the president never, this is 20-something years ago, never said anything to me to make me think he was involved in anything improper with regard to Epstein either. He just didn't.
President Clinton did bring up some additional information about some discussions with President Trump. I think that the way Chairman Comer described it, I don't think is a complete accurate description of what actually was said. So let's release the full transcript so you can get a full record of what actually was said.
As I said earlier, the only conversation I had with President Trump about this was in the early 2000s. And I have no information that he did anything wrong. I just want it all out there. I want everybody to get it all out there and let everybody.
So President Clinton there literally just exonerated President Trump. And it's so funny because the Democrats are screaming, we have to release the Epstein files, release the Epstein files. We want to see Trump's name. Well, President Clinton just said President Trump's not involved at all. Never talked about, anything illegal dealings with Epstein. Never did any type of dealings, pedophilia dealings with Epstein. I mean, there it is, black and white for the whole American people to see. So my question to Elena is it time now for the Democrats to put the kibosh on this and stop trying to force something that is not there? Stop trying to say and push the narrative that President Trump is involved in the Epstein files or involved with Jeffrey Epstein, period?
Well, I would love for them to do that, because if there were hard evidence that he was involved in any sort of criminal activity with Jeffrey Epstein, it would have come out years ago. I mean, we're on repeat with this at this point. I do not think that Bill Clinton saying it is the thing is the nail in the coffin, because half the things that come out of his mouth are probably lies. We know he has lied under oath before. I don't trust him. Of course, he's going to say that President Trump didn't do anything, because if there is, he wants to cover his own skin, and you don't rat on the guy who could pardon you if you get in trouble. So I don't think Trump did anything, but I don't want to put too much weight into what Bill Clinton has to say on this. This whole thing about Trump, though, let's bury it.
Jack, your response.
Yeah, I agree, except it's never going to be buried because it's Donald Trump.
Right.
And the people pushing this have a Trump derangement syndrome, and it's never going to stop, until Trump is out of office. So, it's time. And I guess I would prefer Clinton to say what he said than remain quiet. At least there's some defense there for, for the Trump corner, as feeble as it might be with that is coming from Clinton, but it's still something. And I hope it is put to bed once and for all. So
now the funny thing and stuff is that Hillary Clinton, of course, hasn't said anything in support of President Trump. She hasn't exonerated him. She hasn't said, oh no, Trump wasn't involved. Trump's never been involved. And it's interesting because during the campaign trail, President Clinton was the one that told Hillary, you better go up to the Rust Belt.